Welcome to the athlete's secret weapon. Before we get into this, understand something most athletes miss. Your performance isn't just physical, and it's not just mental. It's all connected. The way you think, the way your body responds, the way you handle pressure, your breathing, your awareness, it all works together. And when that connection is off, you feel it. But when it's aligned, everything slows down. Everything feels clear, and you start playing at a different level. You play in flow. That's what we're training here. Not just your mind, but your body, and your connection to something bigger than the moment in front of you.
SAFX, crowd noise, a coach yelling from the sideline. Picture this, the final minute. The stadium is loud. Your hands go a little tingly. Your jaw tightens. Your eyes tunnel. You feel like you lost the play before it even began. Ever had that? Ever felt like one muscle clench stole the game from you? Today, we're cutting straight to a single tool, one 7-second somatic reset that pro athletes use to drop tension and access practiced performance. With me are Maya Torres, a somatic performance coach who trains teams and elite athletes, and Devin Brooks, a pro athlete who swears by this micro routine. Maya, set the scene. What are athletes actually feeling in those moments?
Most athletes describe a tightness that starts in the face, jaw, neck, then narrows their vision and pushes their brain into a defensive loop. Don't mess up, don't mess up. Physically, that's increased jaw tension, shallow breathing, and a narrowed gaze that locks onto threat instead of the play. It's tiny, but it cascades. Your body's in a high-alert posture, and it hijacks the practiced motor programs you trained for hours.
Yeah, for me, it was the jaw at first. I'd notice some clenching during free throws or third downs. Next thing you know, my feet are off, eyes tunnel, and I'm thinking too much instead of trusting the reps. I felt like I was betraying my practice. It's brutal.
Let's call this out. Everyone thinks it's confidence, or maybe lack of practice, or even talent. Tell me why that's not the main story here, Maya.
Those things matter, but they don't explain the immediate collapse mid-competition. Confidence and skill are stored. The problem is access. Under pressure, the autonomic nervous system flips closer to defend or escape. The mouth tightens, the eyes narrow, breathing gets shallow. Those are somatic markers that interfere with fine motor control and decision-making. So it's not that you suddenly lost skill.
So the real culprit is this mind-body loop under pressure. We fix the loop and we get the skill back. All right, give us the tool. What is the 7-second reset?
Simple, repeatable, and portable. 3 steps that take roughly 7 seconds when you practice them. 1. Jaw down. Soften and let your jaw drop an inch or two. 2. Eye soft. Widen your peripheral vision or deliberately relax your gaze so it's not tunneled. 3. A timed exhale. One steady exhale paced long enough to let the nervous system notice release. Done together, they break the panic loop and give your brain a moment to retrieve practiced patterns instead of reacting. When I first tried it, it felt weird, like I had to remind my face to chill. But after a few reps, it felt like a reset button. Jaw drops, eyes open a little, breathe out, and suddenly my stance and timing come back. It feels like I'm stepping out of a fog and into the game I practiced.
Explain the science in one sentence, Maya. Why does a jaw and eye shift plus a breath work so fast?
Those bodily cues signal safety to the brainstem. Jaw relaxation reduces trigeminal input. Soft gaze lowers threat-focused attention, and a paced exhale activates the parasympathetic response. Together, they downshift arousal enough to hand control back to your practiced motor systems. It's short-circuiting the panic response, not ignoring it. Okay, listeners, we're going to do a live guided rehearsal. You can do this sitting in the locker room, on the bench between plays, or standing at the line. Find a comfortable posture. Don't overthink it. This is practice. Maya, lead us. Ready? I'm going to count through one full reset. Follow my cues. Inhale naturally first. Good. Step 1, let your jaw drop. Notice the space between your teeth, even an inch. Step 2, soften your eyes. Let your gaze widen just a touch so you can see periphery. Now step 3, slow exhale. We'll time it together. Exhale for 5 seconds, smooth and even. I'll count. 3, 2, 1. Exhale now, long and steady. Nice. Feel any shift in tension? Do that again once more at your own pace.
First time I did it before a free throw, I felt ridiculous. Then I hit it. Quick note, don't grip the ball harder to compensate. Let the body do its thing. Also, pair this with a simple cue, a word or touch you use between plays. For me, it's soft. Jaw down, eyes soft. Breathe out, soft. It anchors the routine.
Listeners, that was the full routine. 2 quick practical progressions so this becomes automatic. 1, practice it in non-pressure moments, right after warm-up, between reps, or during timeouts until the motor memory forms. 2, pair it with a game cue, after a whistle, after a mistake, or before a set piece. The goal is automaticity. When your nervous system spikes, the reset should be reflex, not a new thing you have to think about. Start with 5 clean reps twice a day for a week, then integrate it into drills. Add variability. Use it on the sideline during noise. Use it during film review. Use it right after mistakes. Each time you use it in a context that resembles competition, you reinforce retrieval under pressure.
And hold yourself accountable. Record a short clip of you doing it in practice and post it. Tag a teammate. Make it normal. The first time you use it in a real moment and it works, you'll know it's worth the small investment.
Picture 2 futures. One where you keep overthinking after mistakes, tightening up and losing trust. The other where you become the calm athlete coaches call on in clutch moments. This reset turns small, repeatable actions into a new identity. Someone who shows up reliable when it matters. That switch is the difference between being good and being trusted.
Now for the challenge. For the next 7 days, practice the 7-second reset 5 times a day and use it at least once in a live scrimmage or competitive drill. Record 1 clip and share it on social. Tag us at The Athlete's Secret Weapon and use hashtag #JawDownEyeSoft so we can see and share the best ones. We'll repost coaches and athletes who do it right and give quick feedback. Own this small habit and watch the consistency follow. Let's get to work.
If this podcast hit for you, don't just listen and move on. Own it. Because this isn't just about what you know, it's about how you show up. Your mind, your body, your habits, your awareness. It's all connected, and it's all your responsibility. And when you start taking ownership of that connection, that's when things change. That's when you are free to play your best. That's when you become the elite athlete you are. Have fun, play hard, and we'll see you next time.